Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, May 1st, 2016, and wow, that's crazy, that's really crazy. Are we already in the 5th month of 2016? Wasn't it just January or so? I can't believe it. Where did all that time go? It's so crazy, it's so unbelievable. But yeah, apparently it's May, and when I look out of my window, then I think I should really do something about the environment of my tower, as this empty field looks a little bit strange. And so I think once I am happy with the corridor leading into my mountain home, I will start a side project and start to design a park around my tower to make things look a little bit more nicely. And yeah, I think having the side project could be also beneficial for the building process of my mountain home, as it will help me to come up with more creative ideas. And so I am looking forward to start this side project, but first I like to finish the corridor leading into my mountain home. I do have the last lava source blocks, and so I can now jump on my horse and begin the trip to the mountain home. And I even have a nice idea how I can even improve the design of the corridor leading into the mountain home. And for this purpose I need a lot of smooth stone, so I think once I am back at my mountain home I will start the smooth stone production right away, so that I have enough of them available toward the end of this episode, so that I can start realizing my idea. And yeah, the last week of April was interesting in terms of the weather, because here we had very cold temperatures for late April. So in the morning we often had freezing temperatures. Ooh, there is a free arrow. That's always amazing. No, there are 2 free arrows. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, random skeleton. And yeah, in the morning we sometimes had even freezing temperatures, and we had even some snow. And as I visited my grandparents on Friday afternoon, I even saw that, well, they are living at, I think, around 700 meters above mean sea level or so. And yeah, they even had some piles of snow, and that's very, very interesting. That we had snow toward the end of April. And yeah, I think unfortunately this is once again a result of the global warming and the climate change. This makes me really, really sad. Well, personally I enjoy colder temperatures. All the temperatures that are above 20 centigrade are just too warm for me, and so yeah, that's the reason why I really enjoy visiting Iceland or northern Norway or all those regions close or above the polar circle. But yeah, so I can't stand the summer, and I'm already afraid of the next months when it gets really, really warm outdoors and even very warm inside my room, because yeah, I'm living directly underneath the roof and I'm living in concrete buildings. So once it gets really, really warm, the whole building starts to heat up and it gets really, really uncomfortable. And well, as I said, I can't stand the warmer temperatures, and so yeah, I was quite happy that it was quite chilly outdoors. But yeah, it still makes me sad when I think that, well, the main reason why it was so cold outdoors was due to the global warming, and this is always bad. And oh, I got some gold in there, some more gold. No. Okay. No coal. Do I have some coal down there? Because wait, I think I can get this right. I can apply this there, grab the gold, and then I can do the same thing over here. Very nice. And then I'm out of coal. I hope I do have some coal in my chest downstairs. Otherwise, I need to grab some coal. But yeah, I started the smooth stone production. And do I have glass on me? No, I need some glass so that I can finalize the lava walls. And yeah, so it makes me really sad when I have to think, okay, yeah, global warming and climate change is reality. And I really hope that the Paris Agreement will really help us to control things and to reduce a little bit the effects of the climate change. But yeah, I think it will be, it's already a little bit too late, and we already caused the damage, so now we can just try to reduce the effects of the climate change for the upcoming years, decades, and for future generations, so that future generations can enjoy. Maybe I should have removed that dirt. This looks bad, but yeah, I think can I do this, or will this cause some severe issues when I try to replace the dirt with some smooth stone? I think it will cause some severe issues, but I still have to give it a try. Where's my smooth stone? So yeah, and yeah, it was crazy that we had snow, but when I look at the weather forecast for the next week, and yeah, then they start to predict temperatures above 20 centigrade during the day, and this makes me sad. This makes me really sad because, yeah, as I said, I can't stand those warmer temperatures, and I really wish we could avoid them, but yeah, I don't think that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, I can block this off. This is good. But then I think I have to destroy another block. Okay, calm down, lava. Okay. Oh yeah, while the lava is calming down, I wanted to check if I do have some coal in here. No, I don't. That's bad. Okay, I think I need to get back to my storage room to see. Well, I can use a lava bucket, but this would be a waste of lava. So using coal would be better. I hope I have some coal somewhere. But okay, now I can, for now, fix this over here. Like so. Good. And now, how do I do this at best? How to do? Can I, when I remove this and I place a block there, will this work? Let's see. So it is so, like so and so. Yeah, indeed. Okay. Yeah, this looks much better. This looks much better. All right. Yeah, what is the smooth stone production doing? And, well, speaking of visiting my grandparents, my grandpa always wanted to have a new computer because, yeah, his old one is really old, and so it got really slow, and so he always wanted to have a new computer. And last Friday, I helped him to get a new computer, and now I think I have, oh wait, I do have a crafting table over here, because I like to have, how is this working? Is this like, yeah, like so. I like those stone bricks. Okay, I can grab the stone bricks, and I like to use them for the floor, and I also like to create some stone brick stairs out of them to decorate the ceiling. But I think I will start with the floor to get our first idea if this looks good. And yeah, now he got a new computer. But because he never really used computers, since 15 years or so, he started using computers, but still, it's very, very strange for him, and he can't really wrap his head around the whole technology of using computers and how computers work. And so it's always a challenge for me to explain things to him, and it's also very interesting to observe how he utilizes his computer and what issues he encounters when he uses the computer, because this really shows me how complex how complex the internet is, for instance, because it's really, really difficult for him to find information on the internet. And especially when you look at the Google search results, there you have some additional information, or you have the sidebar where you see some ads and so on, and he always gets distracted by the sidebar. And this is then really interesting to observe how the sidebar is causing some issues, or how he gets, okay, that's still working, very good. And yeah, I think this looks good. I'm not quite sure about the sides, but For the ceiling, no, for the floor it looks good, and now I like to have something up there in the ceiling, but I need some more stone bricks and I need coal. So yeah, I think I have to return to the storage room to see if I can find something. And yeah, so now he got a new computer, and I think I caused some doom and destruction because now I am in charge of explaining the changes. His old computer had Windows XP, I guess, and now the new computer has Windows 10, and well, if you're used how a Windows system works, then it's not so difficult to really get used to it. But in case of my grandpa, well, he's not really used to the whole thing, and especially when I watch how he's doing a few things or how he's searching on the internet or so, then I often think, well, this is the most difficult way how you can approach this, but at least he gets things done. And I think this is the most important thing. It's not so much about getting things done in a very streamlined way. As long as he can really use this computer, everything is fine. And as a side note, he's already 86 years old, so it's still very, very impressive that he is trying to learn how to operate a computer. But well, things like sizes are really a problem when you think about, okay, a computer screen can have a width of 1920 pixels, but yeah, pixels are a thing he can't really understand, or he has some issues to understand what is a pixel, because when he looks at the computer screen, then the screen has, I don't know, a width of whatever this is, 50 centimeters or so, and yeah, and then he sometimes holds a ruler in front of the computer screen in order to measure the size of an image or so. And yeah, there's really the problem that pixels aren't, well, the width of the computer screen or so, and this is really causing some issues. And so yeah, now with the new OS, it's probably even more complex for him to really use the computer, and I need to find applications that are working on Windows 10, because previously he was using other applications and I don't think they are supported in Windows 10, and I think this will be really a challenge on the one hand to make things work, and on the other hand to really explain to him how he can now operate the computer and use the computer and what he can do with the computer. And yeah, I think it will be very interesting weeks when I try to explain how those new things work. But yeah, I think, or I hope, we will get there at some point, and getting there and well, yeah, so much about my last days. And yeah, so much about, once again, Sebbi really likes the environment, and Sebbi tries to always discuss the climate change and global warming, and tries to convince everyone to be more careful, to be more careful with our environment, because we have only our Earth, and once we screw things up, then yeah, it's GG. Then we can try to okay, this already looks good. And yeah, so we haven't changed Mars, so we can't really go to Mars also, and yeah, in this case we should really try our very best to preserve our nature, and moreover, we need nature, and nature doesn't need us. So yeah, nature can evolve, but we can't adapt to an environment that is hostile to us. And yeah, so it's really an important topic for me, and that's also the reason why I constantly come up with this thing and why I constantly discuss this. And yeah, I just like to raise the awareness. But yeah, okay, I wanted to answer some questions because, yeah, before I start rambling around the whole climate change thing again, and yeah, I don't have to tell you more about the ways how my grandpa uses his computer and all the issues I have now, all the doom I have that is now upon me, as I think he will have frequent questions what he can do now or how he can now do something in his new computer. But yeah, I think I will keep you updated, or I will keep you posted about the progress of explaining him how to use his new computer. And okay, finally move on to questions, Sebbi. So, next question comes from Weekend Game. When you were young, what did you want to be when you grew up? So, well, there was only one goal, and that was to become a pilot. I always was into aviation, and I always wanted to be a pilot. And yeah, it wasn't to me so much about, I never was really into fighter jets. For a brief time, I thought, okay, maybe flying fighter jets would be cool, but I was more into the commercial aviation, so flying those Boeings, Airbuses, and whatnot, or even flying those huge cargo planes, those military cargo planes, those gigantic things. This would be really, really amazing. And so, yeah, I always wanted to become a pilot. I never wanted to be a fireman, police officer, or anything along those lines. It was always pilot. But yeah, at some point I found out that Mother Nature sucks, because Mother Nature has blessed me with short vision, and the short vision was too strong for German or European rules at the time, as well I wasn't the right age to start a career as a commercial pilot. I'm not quite sure. I think the rules were different in the States, so maybe if I moved to the States I might have had the chance to become a pilot. But yeah, so it wasn't an option here in Germany by now. They have changed the rules now. I would be able, or I would have been able to become a pilot, but well, no, it's too late. Now I'm too old. And black wool, okay, and now I don't have a chance. Well, I think I still could get the pilot's license, the commercial pilot's license, but yeah, no, it's too late, unfortunately. Oh, I had some more stone. Oh, dang it, I even had some stairs. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, I should have checked my storage room, but I don't have coal in here. That's weird. And so it was always pilot, but yeah, it was really a sad moment learning or finding out that, well, your dream will never come reality, as Mother Nature just sucks. And that's really sad, and this really annoyed me. And yeah, so much about this. Next question comes from Q. Have you ever played Space Engineers or Subnautica? Yes, I played Space Engineers. I created, I think, 5 episodes of that game. If you really like to know what games I've played or what games I used in order to create YouTube videos, you could go to the playlist section of my YouTube channel, and when you, I think there's somewhere a button, load all playlists or show all or whatever. I think somewhere else a button where you can really display all the playlists I have created so far. And when you find this, then you can see what playlist I've created, because I did a playlist or created a playlist for every game I played so far, or I used for Let's Plays. And so, yeah, so I created a couple of episodes of Space Engineers. It was before they introduced planets. I think the game really has some potential and it could be really interesting, but on the other hand, I'm playing Minecraft, and yeah, I never really got into the whole space engineer thing. I don't know what my main problem is. I think because you are assembling things a little bit the same way as in Minecraft. Well, of course you have to weld things also, but yeah, I don't know. I never really got into it. I played it for a couple of episodes. Maybe I will return to the game at some point, but I do have so many other games I like to play, and as we talked about this some episodes ago, I really like to start playing how's this thing called? Plane X? Something with planes and X and so on, the flight simulator. And yeah, I really like to play this at some point and create some videos. And yeah, I don't know. I have so many things I like to play, so I'm not quite sure when and if I will return to Space Engineers. But yes, I played it. Subnautica I never played. Yeah, I never played a Subnautica. It might be interesting. It looks very interesting, and I really like this underwater exploration and so on. So I think it could be really, really cool. But yeah, I never played it. But well, maybe in the future I will play it. We will see. As I said, I have. Wait, I think I wanted. Is there fortune on it? Oh yeah, there's fortune on it and efficiency. So maybe I should use this pick to mine the coal. Yeah, that's much better, and that's much faster, which is also important. So yeah, so much about this, I guess. So yeah, in general, if you really like to see what other games are played, then check out the playlist, but be aware there are all the games I ever played, so you can even find some playlists of games I played in the early days of my YouTube channel, and when you watch them you will really notice, okay, this was strange and different, and you will really see or notice how much I changed or improved. And so yeah, as I said, I think it was in the last episode or well, in one of the last episodes, I can't really watch my older episodes anymore because it's so horrible, but I still like to keep them on YouTube as some kind of archive that documents my process of doing this YouTube thing. And yeah, so much about this. Never played Subnautica, but played Space Engineers for 5 episodes, and now I'm stuck in this mine. Fantastic. Yeah, I think this answers your question. Do we have time? We might have time for one last question, because right now I'm stuck in my mine and I don't know how I can get out of here again. This is always my oh yeah, there's the water. I remember the no, this other water. There is something leading uphill or upwards. This could be the exit. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I can answer one last question. Oh, it's already nighttime. Nexus, why did you decide to make your videos in English? Okay, I guess I'm out here now. I decided to make to create English content because I wanted to provide my content, or I wanted to make my content available for most of the users or most of the viewers on YouTube, because yeah, I met so many interesting people, because okay, this is not bad, because I create content in English, so I got in contact with Promi, with Weekend Game, with First Gen Gamer, with Cohendaughter, with so many interesting people, just because I create videos in English instead of German, and I don't want to just limit myself to, well, the German audience or the German speaking audience. And that's the main reason why I thought, okay, I like to create English videos, because yeah, I don't want to exclude someone. Well, of course, especially here in Germany, English is not the well, it's not. Not everyone really speaks English, because I talked about this a lot of time, quite frequently, that, for instance, every movie, every episode of a series or whatever gets dubbed to German, and so we don't have really we never encounter English in our daily lives, and so that's the main reason why it's often so difficult for many German people to really understand German, or to understand English and to speak English. And so maybe I exclude the German audience, but yeah, my main reason was just that I like to make my content available for as many people as possible, and that's the main reason why I decided to go for English. And yeah, this answers this question. And now we are back in the tower. We got some iron, we got a lot of coal, that's fantastic. So I can continue to smelt some cobblestone in the next episode. And so I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!